Alrighty. It's taking forever to make this video because my camera keeps on shutting off. Here's my stats. 425 plus, my highest weight ever. Around Christmas time I was actually 325, so yay on that, from 425. My beginning of this journey was in January when I first went to seminar. Was 316, and day of surgery was April 30th. I was 305. Today I'm around 247, 248, and I've been balancing around there for a couple of days. So that's that. I'm going to try to make this video quick because my camera keeps on shutting off around the 8 minutes mark. So let's try to make this quick. My hair is straightened because I've noticed it's easier to maintain the falling out of the hair when it's straight and smooth and silky, and it's awesome. It looks like a mess now because I didn't do anything with it because I woke up late and yeah, not been feeling well. So that's that. It works a lot better for me. So I don't have to get so many knots. I don't have to wash it so much every day or anything like that, or every other day or anything like that. So it's a lot easier to maintain the falling out when it's straight. So that's that. The other thing I want to talk about is PCOS, and one of the side effects was just irregular menstruals. So this one's going to get gross, so if you want to walk away, go right ahead. And I'm going to try to make this quick as possible because, like I said, my camera keeps on shutting off. I have PCOS. I was diagnosed with PCOS when I was 21 years old. And I have history of irregular menstruals my whole entire life. I started out when I was 12, normal age-ish, and for a few months it was normal, and then after that it just got irregular. There was 1 year when I was a teenager, around 14, 15 years old, that I had it for 13 months straight, and it sucked. It sucked so bad. But then I didn't have it for like a year or two, and now only have spottings here and there, never full out periods. I did try birth control pills when I was 17, and I got extremely allergic to it, where I was bleeding so much that I was passing out. I was just drop, pass out. So they had to take me off of it from then, and my period was regular, but it was just like too much. And then I couldn't go on it for a while, and then I tried it again when I was 22, 23. And at that point, for my highest weight was 425. I went down to 220 at that point, and I was happy at 220. Seriously, if you're 400 pounds and you go down to 200 something, you'll be happy too. And I'm tall. I'm 5'8", so it worked for me. I didn't care. And but what happened was when I got on the patch, this I was the birth control patch. I gained 60 pounds in 3 months of using the patch, and that's when the doctors got really concerned and took me off of it. I had a major allergic reaction to it, and it was devastating to me because when you go 425 pounds to 220 and then gain 60 pounds to go back up to 280 when it's not even your fault, that was bad. So, and I'm not a bad eater or anything. I didn't eat junk food. I didn't blob in front of the TV watching soap operas. That's not me at all. Which I'll make another video about my history of weight loss and my weight in general and my health, but that's a different story. So of course they took me off that patch, and I did not lose the weight. That weight stood on. I did not go down since then. My weight just keeps on staying around 280, and between 280 and 330 at that point for the rest of the years up to now. And so it's been like 9 years since I've been anywhere this low. It's like 8, 9 years. So, and of course I tried the birth control pills again on low hormone a year and a half ago, which was very bad as well. It was not as bad as the Ultra patch. It was bad in the sense where my period was normal, but I was getting really tired and weak. The hormones in those pills do not work with my body very well. I've learned over the years it does not. So getting my period regular was very difficult. I did get tested about a year and a half, 2 years ago for cancer, and I was tested positive for a high risk of cancer. I don't have full-blown cancer, but it was there to the point where it is a high possibility of cancer. I don't know if you understand that or not. I barely understand it. That was a painful test, and I wish nobody to ever have that, but when you have to, you have to. So it was concerning that I had to be on the pills, knowing that my body did not react to it. That's why I tried the lower hormone, but it does not work. So here comes the surgery. I had my surgery April 30th of this year and released the 3rd of May. Yeah, the release the 2nd of May, and so I was home on the 3rd. And guess what? I wake up having my period. Ta-da! Regular period for a whole 5 days. June, regular period, whole 5 days, starting on the 3rd, right on time. July, didn't have a regular period. It was irregular. It was more of a day period and a couple of spottings. So I'm like, okay, my body's still trying to adjust. August, got nothing. Nothing. And I thought, okay, fine, I think I need to call the doctor to make sure everything's okay. September comes. September 3rd, yesterday, boom, I got it. Hopefully it's regular. I had it yesterday, I have it today, full-blown period, and hopefully it's regular. Now, the reason I'm making this video and telling you my gross details of my body right now, which is, you know, I'm 31 years old. We all know what happens. It's no secret. Is because if you have gone through the same thing I have, irregular periods, PCOS, there is hope that you will get it. I know it sucks at the same time, but it's health-wise, it's required. We need it. Other than that, it's just kind of gross and we don't want it, but I was lucky for a while, I guess. It's coming, and the pain is a pain in the ass. Or I should say just pain in general, everywhere. I haven't experienced cramps before surgery. I never really experienced nausea, the sensitive chest, or anything like that. Now I do, and I got the whole shebang, and I'm not used to it. So I'm dying over here. I've been in bed for the most part. That's why I look like crap, and I'm all over the place. I just want to go back to bed right now. So we're forewarned, there is hope for that, especially if you want to bear children someday if you haven't. I don't have any kids because I wasn't able to bear children, and hopefully with the surgery and the whole get my period back, I will be able to in the next few years. Although, my boyfriend probably won't like the idea, but he goes up and down with it. We have a dog, and that's our baby, so he's satisfied with that. He's kind of sleeping right now to take a little nap, but yeah, we shall see what happens with that. So that's my story for y'all who has PCOS and wants to know details about that. It will happen. It is painful, so fair warning. Be prepared. Have everything humanly possible you need. The Kotex, the tampons, the liners, the wipes, everything you need. Trust me, you do not want to leave the house. So that's that. Oh yeah, for post-op, the cravings of sweets is ugh. It's a killer, man. It's a killer. It's a killer. So I would suggest to stack up on something low sugar, sugar-free, something that's soft and gooey and yummy. And they do have sugar-free candies, actually really good. They got the Reese's ones. I don't like them per se. I like them if I really, really crave sugar. If I really, really crave chocolate, I'll eat one piece. But they don't have sugar. They have aspartame, which I like to stay away from those things. But there's times where you just need something really, really badly. So fair warning on that one. So yeah, I guess that's it. Or sugar-free ice cream. Good try for those. Or low sugar ice cream. Try to make sure you measure what you eat, because there are some ice creams out there that has way too much sugar. Just make sure you look at the sugar and the contacts itself and stuff like that. And just have a spoon. My husband had like chocolate brownie fudge ice cream, and I just had like a spoon, and which is only half a cup was like 32 grams sugar. So a little tiny spoon, it's nothing. So I had that last night, just a spoon. Yeah, a spoonful of sugar helps the messing go down. Yeah. So okay, I just need more sleep. Alright, so that's that. I'm going to try to make another video later about my history of being fat. Yay, so you can understand there is more than just overeating. Alright, so that's that. Bye.